What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including is Daniel Bryan finished with WWE? Why WWE has brought back Eva Marie? A former Diva talks letting Randy Orton sleep with her. Okay, there's more to it than that. Triple H buries a recent superstar and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into the first story. Our first story looks at whether Daniel Bryan is finished with the WWE after his contract has expired. Incredible news to report concerning former SmackDown superstar Daniel Bryan, as it appears that his contract has expired. Like, legit expired. You'll no doubt recall our earlier news video where we covered an interview with Bryan where he told TV Line that his contract wasn't expiring in September. While Bryan wouldn't say when, Fightful Select is reporting that it's already expired. According to the site, Bryan's WWE contract expired the night of his recent Universal Championship bout against Roman Reigns, or shortly thereafter, which means Bryan is a free agent. Now, if you've been keeping up with Bryan's interviews over the last year, you know that he's repeatedly said he either wants to work a part-time schedule or retire, as he wants to spend more time with his family, and the physical toll of wrestling continues to affect him. Since Bryan is a free agent, it could be likely that both AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling would attempt to sign him. However, New Japan likely isn't an option now given Japan's state of emergency and the travel restrictions that could keep Bryan in Japan. It seems unlikely that Bryan would work in Japan unless he's relocated his family there. Where would you guys like to see Daniel Bryan work? Should he stay in the WWE, go to another promotion, or just be retired? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, a WWE superstar admits he hated his Universal Championship reign. Kevin Owens is a one-time Universal Champion, having held the belt from August 2016 to 2017's Fastlane, but Owens told TalkSport's Alex McCarthy that he didn't enjoy his title reign at all. He mentioned, "My mindset has changed a lot since I was champion, and back then, I didn't take the time to enjoy any of it. I was just too focused on trying to make it good, make it better, make it as good as I can be, and I really didn't enjoy it the way I should have." Owens admitted that those around him told him that he didn't seem to be enjoying his time with the title. "My wife was instrumental in making me realize that. My parents as well, even guys like Shawn Michaels, Triple H, and even Vince McMahon himself, they all told me that it seemed like I forgot to enjoy this part of things. And if you're not going to enjoy being the champion, then what are you going to enjoy in this industry?" Owen said that he realizes now why things didn't work out in terms of maximizing his enjoyment, but he hopes to change that in the future. "I'd love to be able to get back there just so I can enjoy it properly, but we'll see. All I can do is do my best to stay in the story, and I hopefully get to take it from Roman or somebody else in the future." KO proved to be a tough competitor for Reigns, but like all of the Universal Champion's opponents so far, Owens came up short in wresting the belt away from the Tribal Chief. Next up, Triple H recently buried a WWE superstar. Wrestler Jose Rodriguez found himself in an intriguing situation when the WWE asked him to take over the role of mass wrestler Sin Cara after the original was released. However, despite several years in the WWE, Sin Cara's WWE career never amounted to much, and the man who now wrestles in Mexico as Cinta Dorada, aka Golden Ribbon, told Chris Van Vliet about the situation. "The original Sin Cara didn't cut out to be what they wanted out of him. Why not me now? That's the mentality I tried to have. It was tough, man, and I'll tell you why. Imagine having this kid come from Mexico trying to be a big star, especially during the time when Hunter was trying to show the boss Vince McMahon that he could run the company. That was before NXT. Then he hires Big Karma, and then she had to leave the company. I don't know the reasons. And then this is the biggest signing that he had from Mexico. The original Sin Cara comes in, and he doesn't do anything. So in the eyes of Vince, I think it was harder for Hunter to think, oh no, I failed twice. Was Hunter gun-shy about the second Sin Cara failing, hence the lack of any serious push? Well, he elaborated further saying, "The decision of my name, Sin Cara, of what I know, it was made by Vince to give me the name. So I think I never got that support from Hunter because it wasn't his project anymore. If I succeeded, then it would be a bigger failure from him because he was the one who brought this kid over from Mexico to be a star." It's always difficult to pinpoint the reasons for a lack of push. Would you guys agree with Sin Cara's assessment of why he wasn't pushed? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, why Eva Marie is back in WWE. Eva Marie is back in the WWE, and while she has the universe's attention now, it seems to be because they're furious that the WWE released talented stars such as the Iconics and Mickie James to bring back someone whose strong suit isn't her ring work. However, former writer Vince Russo thinks he knows why the folks in Titanland brought her back. Speaking on Sportskeeda, he reasoned, "I've come on here and I've talked to you many times about the it factor. This girl has the it factor. I could have done many things with this girl, but they cannot make her a babyface because their audience will crap on it because she can't work." Now, Eva Marie didn't exactly set the world on fire with her previous run, but in WWE, it's not what you've done before, but what the WWE thinks you're going to do now. Vince McMahon may feel Eva Marie has something to offer, but knowing McMahon's history of getting bored easily, she could quickly disappear based on one of Vinnie Mac's whims. Next up is the WWE bringing back the Nexus. Now, you may recall the pre-pandemic rumors last year that they were considering bringing the group's members back for some sort of reunion during WrestleMania 36, either during WrestleMania week at an autograph signing or possibly an appearance at the Showcase of the Immortals. This was later revealed to be a joke by former Nexus member Darren Young, but the WWE is reuniting the members of the Nexus for a special documentary on the group's all-too-short invasion angle in WWE. Darren Young recently tweeted about his involvement saying, "Today I proudly wore my New Japan track jacket during the filming of WWE Network Dog's Untold Nexus because I wanted to represent the best hour of pure professional wrestling on the planet." It appears that he isn't looking back as he's proud of his work in New Japan Pro Wrestling. According to Wrestling Inc.'s Mark Middleton, the new WWE Untold documentary about the Nexus is currently being filmed. There's no word on when the project will air on Peacock though. Next up is Otis exiting the WWE. While Tucker is gone from the WWE, Otis has been working alongside Chad Gable in the Alpha Academy. However, John Cena Sr. seems to think the big man could be leaving soon and told Dan Murad of the Boston Wrestling MWF that, "Bye. Hang on, he's not long for the company. I think so. We could be discussing Otis's departure soon." There's little information available on when Otis's WWE contract expires, so take this as a wild rumor. If the WWE continues pushing Otis with Chad Gable, there wouldn't seem to be any reason for him to want to leave unless another promotion throws him a large pile of cash. And finally, a former Diva talks letting Randy Orton sleep with her. Yes, it's probably one of the biggest clickbait stories ever, but former WWE superstar Eva Marie revealed to Devon Dudley on his Table Talk program that she let Randy Orton sleep with her. However, there is a little bit more to the story than meets the eye. She mentioned, "I almost got in a lot of trouble because Randy Orton didn't have a room or something and he probably lied, just trying to get in my room. Who knows? So I felt bad for him, because he was broke. Not that he's broke now, he made up for it. So I was like, Randy, okay fine, you can sleep on the chair in my room." I was like, "If you come anywhere near my bed, I swear to God I'm gonna kill you." So I let him do it like a couple of different nights. I let him sleep on the chair. Now, Eva Marie admitted she was putting her job on the line because she could have been fired if someone reported the incident. Thankfully for her, no one did, and Randy Orton apparently behaved himself. Well, there you have it guys, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.